of it is that teller instance, as well as a lock object to keep track of monitors. So if you're doing multi-threaded programming, but right now the only state inside of here is the teller instance. Okay, so this is create dynamic proxy logging teller. Let's come back over here and we'll do this one. And we'll just pass in the normal teller as the target there. And let's see what happens when we run this now. Okay, so you see that we end up getting deposit, withdraw, transfer, and we're getting the full method definition there, and we're seeing the arguments being passed in. So that worked out pretty nicely. Imagine what would happen if I had 100 methods. Rather than having to repeat that code in every one of those 100 methods, all I had to do was define this dynamic proxy. Boom, wraps it up, sends it on out. Okay, this is another reason why it's really good to define your things with interfaces. If your app doesn't care about anything about interfaces, he's not bound to specific instances, so he could work with one of these dynamic proxies that's passed in. You can't create a dynamic proxy if you don't have an interface. He only works on interfaces. He will not subclass classes. There was some talk about possibly doing it to subclass classes, but they haven't gone there. They've just stuck with the interfaces. So we're creating this little guy on the fly, and then we handle it however we want to. Now, this is a wee bit slower than talking directly to the teller's methods, or using the subclass version, or even using the decorator version. But it's really not that much slower. It's a couple method indirection is all that's happening here. But it works out very, very nicely. Nice and easy way to decorate things. Yes? Proxies created at runtime. So what's really nice about that is you notice how I hard-coded this guy and this guy here? I don't have to hard-code those. I could actually pass those in at runtime. I could make this method